Well, good morning. It is day 10. I've left the Darlington shelter, and today the plan is to hike about 15 and a half miles. I will pass through Duncannon and then go past it into the Clark's Ferry shelter, or somewhere near there. Duncannon is well known on the trail. There's a particular fixture there called the Doyle Hotel. I may stop in there and take a look around. We'll see. Should be there around lunchtime, so I'll probably grab lunch there. And I need some resupply. I'm getting low on trail food, so I need to do that. And see how it goes. It was a great night. I was able to leave my tent partially open, so didn't have to deal with condensation on the inside, which is always nice. Less work in the morning. And met a few other northbounders. A few of them were just doing a section, and there were a couple other through hikers. One thing you may have noticed is that I've been talking about people with their trail names. Most people don't go by their given names while they're on the trail. They go by their trail name. And I think I've got mine. And those of you who know me fairly well, it won't come as any surprise. It's part of what I'm wearing. And it really is part of my identity. So the other hikers have been calling me Gator, and I'm going to go with that. So if you see any references to Gator on the trail, they might be talking about me. I'm sure there's somebody else named Gator as well. Seems like that would be a popular trail name. So we're going to go with that. And yeah. All right, so as always, if I see anything interesting, I will grab a picture or some video. And here's what the trail looks like right now. Leaving Duncannon, crossing the Juniata River. Suppose I'm going to be up there at some point later today. We are coming up on Ferry shelter. I stopped for the evening. That was a tough trek up from Duncannon. All right, looks like we've got a bear box there. Food. And follow that blue blaze to the spring. All right. And it looks like it's empty. 1, 2, looks like there's room for 6. Could maybe fit 7 in here if you had to. All right, we got a table, clothesline. All right, so this is my stop for the evening. It's supposed to be some rain today, so I think I'll be using the shelter. All right, well, that's it for day 10. I'm at the Ferry shelter, so I did about 15.7 miles, I think, from the previous shelter. Looks like we're gonna have some rain tonight and cooler weather, so that's gonna make tomorrow challenging. We're coming up on a really rocky portion of the trail, and so having it wet makes it even tougher because that makes them slippery. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do tomorrow, how far it's going to be. There's a shelter at like 8 miles, but then the next shelter is 17 miles past that. So that would be a 25, 26 mile day. I don't know if I've got that in me. Between those, there's some campsites. No privies, no shelters. I'd have to set up my tent in the rain. I can do that. Just have to see, sort of play it by ear, see how the weather really is tomorrow, and determine where I end up stopping. There's one other guy in the shelter here with me. His name is Cheese Block. I haven't asked him why his name is that, but we've been sort of on the same pace for the past 3 or 4 days. Seems like a good kid. All right, so let's see, what else? Anything else? Thank you to Joanne O'Rourke, Miss JoJo. Know that I truly appreciate your donation, and I'm using it well. I did a resupply today in Duncannon, and that's gonna get me through the next 4 to 5 days. Ended up being about $60, which is about what I expected. All right, so again, thank you, JoJo. I really do appreciate it. All right, as always, if you stuck through to the end, I appreciate it, and I will see you again tomorrow on the wet trail.